Hey, happy Thursday. This has been an aggravating morning so far. I had to go to Walmart first thing this morning to get duct tape and electrical tape. I was pretty much out of both. I was totally out of electrical tape and only had a little bit of duct tape left because my younger son likes to make stuff. Like, he will take old cardboard boxes and he will cut them up and use electrical tape or duct tape to hold the pieces together, and he makes stuff. It's really cool that he does that, but he goes through a lot of tape doing that because he will start something and he won't like it and he'll crumble it up and start over, and so he goes through a lot of tape. So he actually asked me, can you please get some more electrical tape and duct tape? So I went to Walmart to get that, and I happened to look in the back part, like near the garden center, because I needed bird seed, but they were out of my damn bird seed. They're always out of my bird seed. But on my way back there, I noticed they had a bunch of Christmas stuff out, ornaments and whatnot. So I looked through all the ornaments, and they don't have any dark purple. They didn't have any purple. Like, if you want to just get some purple ornaments, they didn't have any. They had none. No purple ornaments. So shoot, I couldn't even find them in the wrong shade of purple. I couldn't find purple at all. No purple. So, but I still have options. I was thinking I might check out Big Lots, Target. Target's they don't have their Christmas stuff out. They won't put it out until after all the Halloween stuff has been cleared away. Then they'll start putting it out. Lowe's and Home Depot. I can't think of, and Michael's. I haven't checked Michael's yet. But I'm gonna tell you what, here lately, sorry, I got a call. I had to blip it out. I'm dealing with Countertop madness this morning. I'll tell you about that too. What was I saying? Shit, I don't know. Yeah, Michael's hasn't had a lot of stuff. They have lots and lots of bare shelves. I mean, and it's been like that now for like this entire year. It's been like that. It's been like that for like 8 or 9 months. Train tracks. Blah! Whoop! Woo! My phone holder said, ah! Blah! Now it's all discombobulated. It's all upset. So anyway, so I was at Walmart, and my plan was, okay, I did a little bit of work this morning, and I thought I'm gonna run to Walmart. And Aldi has changed their hours now. They don't open until 9, but I thought, well, that's all right. I'll go to Walmart. By the time I get done there, Aldi will be open, and I need to go get some stuff. I want to do a video today with some stuff. I'm going to go get some food for a local food pantry. So I thought, let me go get that. Gosh, that's a big old tree. I don't know if you can see that. Cool. Look at that big ass tree that fell. That was why they had this road closed off the other day. That's why we couldn't come through here. That, and there was another big tree down there that had been cut up. Lord. Shoot, what was I saying? I don't know who just called me. I didn't recognize that number, but I guess if it's important, they'll leave me a message. So yeah, they don't have the purple ornaments I need, and I'm starting to think I may not be able to do it because I'm not done. I'm not going to give up that easily. I'm going to go to some other stores and look and see if I can find my purple ornaments, and I'm trying to think if there's anywhere else that I could try. You know what? I could try roses. I don't know. I mean, sometimes you find stuff in the weirdest places where you would least expect to find it. There's a roses right up there. I mean, I could just pop in there for a minute and just look and see if they have, they may not even have any Christmas stuff out. I don't know. But at least go look. I mean, it won't hurt to go look. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that right now. But yes, I was planning on going to Aldi right after Walmart. But right as soon as I got out of Walmart, I got a text from the guy that was coming to measure my countertops. See, originally, and this was my mistake, I thought they were coming yesterday. I read my calendar wrong. They were scheduled to come today. But I tried to contact them and tell them I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to be there for all the hours between 1 and 5. So I get this text at about 10 after 9. And the text said, I will be at your house in about 15 minutes. And I need to make sure you have all your countertops cleaned off. I need your new sinks out of the boxes and some others, like you need to do this, that. And I'm like, I texted the guy back. I said, I'm not even at home right now. And I certainly don't have all that done. This is the first time hearing that you were coming this morning. And he said, oh, sorry, you know, I thought somebody contacted you. I said, no, nobody contacted me. So I said, I will go home. I texted him back. I said, I will go home right now. That's not going to be done within 15 minutes. I cannot get all the way back home and clean off all my countertops. No. And get all the sinks out of the boxes. I can't do that. You know, if I'd known I needed to do all that, I would have had it done previously, but I didn't know I had to do all that. I thought you were just coming to measure. I didn't know it was this involved. So, oh my God. So anyway, he texted me back, said, oh, I'm sorry for the misunderstanding. He was actually very nice. He got there. He said, I'm going to stop at another person's house, you know, and then I'll come out there. How about that? And I said, that's fine. Or he stopped somewhere. So by the time I had just finished getting everything off the countertops when he got there, and I had one sink out of the box. And he said, okay, and he had some paperwork for me. He was very nice, very nice. He said, just, you know, I have some paperwork for you. I'm going to take the measurements, you know, and he had some questions. And I did learn, now I have a big mirror above the countertops in each bathroom. It's not fancy. It's just like a big square mirror. It's just, you know, pretty plain looking. He said, now you are going to have to remove these mirrors before we do your countertops because we don't know if the mirrors are attached to anything and we don't want it to drop down when we pull the countertops out and break. So you are responsible for removing the mirrors, and then you're going to have to put them back up after the countertops are put in. Well, the mirrors are very heavy. I know they are, especially the one in my bathroom because it's really big. It's really big and long. You would need 2 people to put it up or take it down. I mean, it's big, and I'm sure it's quite heavy. Mirrors are heavy. You ever picked up a mirror? Holy shit. They're heavy. They're surprisingly heavy. So anyway, I said, well, I can't do that. I'm glad he told me, though. It was so much better than the company that did the countertops in my kitchen. They didn't tell me anything ahead of time. No, they just thought I knew. Oh, well, didn't you know you were supposed to do this and that? Like, no, I had no idea. Well, you should have already had that done before we arrived. Well, I didn't know. Nobody told me. And I specifically asked if there was anything I needed to do, and I was told no. Anyway, so he said, yes, you will have to have someone remove your mirrors before we do the countertops, and you will have to have someone put them back up when the new countertops are done. So I was supposed to call a lady at Home Depot after the measurements were done. So I said, I will just ask her if I can get somebody with Home Depot to do it. I hate to pay somebody to do it, but I know my luck. I know there's a Volvo station wagon. Look at that. Well, you can't look at that, but yeah, it's like a early 90s Volvo station wagon over there. Sorry, you don't see those much anymore. So, but I know my luck. If I try to remove these mirrors, I will either hurt myself or drop the mirror and break it. I guarantee you at least one of the mirrors will get broken, and I will probably wound myself. I will injure myself. I would probably break the mirror just trying to get it off the wall. So I'm not even going to attempt to remove these mirrors, especially the one in my bathroom, because it is so big. And no. No, I'm going to have to pay somebody to come out and move the stupid mirrors. So, but at least I know in advance. At least I know, because he said if they are not removed, when the installers come, they will not do the installation because we don't want to be held liable if your mirror gets broken. So we just won't do it. So you have to make sure these mirrors are removed before they come out. Okay. I would rather know now and get frustrated than find out on the day and then they can't do the installations. So I gotta find somebody to remove the mirrors. It's a pain in the ass every time I get anything done, and I know it's that way for everybody. And that's one thing I would tell people about owning a home. It's, you know, if you start getting into home improvement, my experience is whenever you start on a home improvement project, it always ends up being more complicated than you think initially it's going to be. It sometimes just balloons into this big nightmare. You know, just be prepared for anything. I mean, anything is possible. Be prepared for just a bunch of shit happening that you're not ready for. What is this Jeep doing? What is it with Jeep people? He has a thing on there that says, "Stay dirty, my friends." What the hell's he listening to? Sound like damn. I'm sorry. He looks like somebody I know, and I don't know that person. Anyway. So, what was I saying? Shit, I don't know. He has no wheel cover. That wheel looks fake. I think his spare tire is fake. That doesn't even look like a real spare tire. And it doesn't look like the tires on the Jeep. It looks like a plastic tire off a toy car, but big. Anyway, sorry. So I called the lady at Home Depot, and she's not there today, so I left her a message to call me back, and I'm sure they have somebody that can do it, or they know somebody that I can talk to that can do it. So I'll get it coordinated. I'll get it worked out. But I'm going to run into Rose's, and I'm going to just check and see what ornaments, if they have any ornaments out. If not, I'm going to run to Aldi. I'm going to get stuff for the food bank. I'm going to try to do a show and tell video with the stuff. I'm getting just some basics for a food bank here that is asking for donations of either money or food. So I'm going to get some stuff for them, and then we'll do a little show and tell video with it later, hopefully. But I'm going to have to kind of hurry, because now I have to hurry up, get home, get everything out of the car, get the video done, at least recorded, and then out of the house in time to go get my son for his dentist appointment. So I'm gonna have to haul ass. So I really need to shut up and get on in there. But thank you so much for being here. God, it's always something. It's always something, but that's all right, because it's part of life. But yeah, if you have never owned a home and you are hoping to, which, keep an eye on the housing prices. The only problem is the interest rates are going up. The housing prices are going to, this is not financial advice or anything like that. I am not a realtor. I am not a financial expert, but it looks like prices are going to start coming down. Like, I mean, it was inevitable. They can't just keep going up forever. They're going to start coming down, but the interest rates are a problem. So, but if you are looking at buying a house, just remember, I mean, if you've never had to do home improvements type stuff, you can't just call the landlord to come do it. You have to do it yourself, and it can turn into a real nightmare in a hurry. I don't think the countertops are going to be a nightmare. This should be pretty simple. But at least this time I know what to expect. I am paying them to remove the old countertops. I'm paying them to do the plumbing, to put in the new, I'm getting new faucets, new sinks, new everything. I'm paying them to do the plumbing, to put everything together. It should be a less stressful experience than what I went through in the kitchen. It should be less horrible, but we'll see. I hope to hell it is, because I don't want to go through that again. Anyway, yes, I gotta go. But thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you again soon.